y'all, welcome to my first market video. I have my market prep included in this video as well as my results. This is just the beginning. Get your whip, get your coffee, sit down, let's hang out for a minute. It's not going to be too long, but I definitely took away some stuff that I'd love to share with you guys. It was my first market ever and I was in a hot spot that I thought I'd do really well in. I felt like I did fabulous, but I know I could have done better, so let me tell you what I think I could have done better. So it might help you.
Good morning. It's Thursday before my market. I'm really stressed out. The past 2 days I've stayed up until 2 a.m. making little mini things because I realized I didn't have enough mini things, but I have my setup pretty good so far. Tonight I have to make a bunch more mini things, but let me show you what I've got going on. All of my workspaces look so crazy right now. Still figuring out how to display all this stuff. Clearly, I don't have my prices up yet, but I'm going to be printing those out today and making hopefully a bunch of axolotls. I already have a bunch of triceratops that I just haven't put on the table yet. I'm getting a 4-foot mini table also that's coming, so I'll have more space. I took inspiration from Crochet by Jenna, QB Crochet, and Cameron's Cute Creations. I have a list of a couple things that I'd like to incorporate from each of those people. This is stuff that I've purchased on Amazon specifically for a physical booth. I already have inventory made and yarn and all that good stuff. I have some packaging as well. However, I didn't have anything for a physical booth to sit and sell items. I didn't have a tent. I didn't have anything. Point of sale, signage, nothing. So I did do a Vistaprint order with custom made Canva style items. Thank you, Crochet by Jenna. Canva has been amazing and really easy to help brand yourself, and it's free for the most part unless you want to make it look really cute and special and you pay 15 bucks. It's really not bad. So physically, items that I got. I didn't realize how pink they would be, but I got some thank you bags, a tablecloth, the square reader, this. Apparently they don't charge you too big of a fee. I have been looking online with Venmo and Cash App and all that stuff for business-wise, and they all charge about 2 to 3 to 4% max. The square reader apparently only charges 1 to 2%, which is better than all of the other ones for card exchanges. I still need to get a little cash box because I know people will want to be paying cash where I'm going. But I'm really excited because the square reader apparently is supposed to keep your inventory numbered with your sales, and the fee is way lower. So let's get that. Got a bunch of moving bags to put the plushies in and everything else when we're going to be transitioning from house to market. And the last and seemingly largest part of this Amazon order was my cubbies. I got the biggest pack size that there was because price-wise it made the most sense. But I got some cubbies to put the plushies in, and if I needed to make like a tower on the side, if they don't all fit on the table, so I can have some standing on the table and some on the side, like a side table looking thing. I'm really excited about this. Everyone uses different supplies to put their plushies in. Everyone uses different little cubby holders and bins and buckets, and out of everyone that I looked at, I really liked when they used these. I felt like they looked, especially the wired ones, because you could see through them. So anyone walking by, even if they were behind, you could see the bright colors of the plushies that were inside your stall of a tent and table that I ordered. Good morning. It's the day before the market. It is Friday. Tomorrow is the market. I have everything all set up in my living room. I do have another table that I don't have set up. I don't have the tablecloth yet, but I need to still make my price signs. I need to print out the signs that'll be on my table with the pay information, and I need to get cash for the cash box. I have a lot of stuff going on today, and I have to work my normal job. So I have to work my normal job and then figure out that stuff. I do want to add more stuff to the table. I don't know if that's going to be possible, but I do need to make a video showing everything that I have so far. Last night I did my inventory total on the spreadsheet from Crochet by Bay. I did get her spreadsheet. It's super fantastic and easy to use. I like that I can see my profit, not just what I technically made. It does take out the supplies that I say that I used, which is, I love it. I love that it does that. I don't have to deal with that later. It takes it out for me. Let me show you what I have so far. I'm really excited.
These are all my sad friends, like things I made when I first started crocheting that are gonna be like basically free, just like a couple dollars, so that I don't necessarily donate them. If they don't sell, I'll donate them, sure. I got my mermaid stand. They will all have individual price tags. I don't think I'm gonna sell her. She's just gonna be on the table for looks. I think she will draw people in. She's pretty big. Got my little bins. I'm gonna have little hanging price tags from there. Maybe I'm gonna put my sign over here, or I have this big bokoblin. He's also for looks. Hopefully he'll go there and bring people in. Maybe he'll go on the mini table I have set to the side. And then I'm gonna have little price, goodness, little sitting, oh, here they are. Little sitting price tags for that. And then I'm not too sure how I want to price these. I know how much I want them to be. I already put that all down. I just didn't know how I wanted to put the price tags out for these, because this section is very specific and that section is very specific. I was thinking of just hand, like putting yarn with the tag and stringing everything, but I wasn't sure if people would even like that, or if they'd rather just see a price up front. People have mixed reviews about it. And then I've got these, so I'm planning on using that. And the way that my booth is set up at the actual event, I think this side, people are going to be coming from to go get those food trucks, coming from the other vendors. So I'm thinking that this will be a good place because people will be coming from the food truck and hopefully see that. And then I have a whole like riser display that unfortunately I just cannot put together. Like this is as far, I've spent like an hour putting this together. There were no instructions that came from Amazon, but it's gonna be cute when I get it together. I have a whole bucket of triceratops that I'm gonna put, hopefully, bucket of whales I'm gonna put here, and then I'll have the risers with my triceratops. That's my goal so far. I'm really excited. I got my good goal, I got my great goal, I got my fantastic, like everything sells out goal. I'm really excited. And then I have some like extras. This, I don't know what happened, but the eyeball fell out. Where's his eyeball? I don't even know where it is. It's just gone. He's supposed to be like the baby to the mom. And he's just, I know some people like to hot glue safety eyes in. I've never done that. Don't really want to do that before this market because I haven't tested that with my products, but there's that. And I made this rooster, you guys. I know Oak and Marlowe has a pattern for it. I just used the Mabel, made it a little bit bigger, and gave him a tail, and he's so cute. He's so cute. But I did see on her pattern that he has like the little chin sack, and I think that was cute, so I might just have to try and do that. But got all my business cards, and I got my like stamp, which has my logo on it. Well, you can't see it, but the logo, hopefully I could stamp like regular cardstock and then put the price on it. That's how I'm planning on doing price tags, DIY. And then my little mini clear bag, so if people buy little whales, everyone will be able to see them. And the clear price tags to hang off of the grids, and acrylic signage. I'm pretty excited. Everything I got was basically from Amazon, a couple of different, but I can link those below. I feel like I did pretty good. I watched a lot of prep videos, so I feel ready mentally to do this. I feel like I wanted to probably make more product than I made, but we're looking good so far. Check. I'm pretty full. I didn't know how to collapse that down. He put screws in, so I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. So excited. See you there. Driving. I'm gonna go pick up some cash for the cash box and change, and then I'm going to go pick up my best friend so we can go to the market together. This is just numbers of things that I sold. I brought a total of 92 items and I sold 25 of those items. A lot of them were under, I'd say, 20 bucks. I sold one item for 40 and I was on top of the moon. I felt like gold when I sold that item. It was actually one of my seasonal bunnies and I felt really good about making him, but let's just talk about the numbers. So I brought a big bokoblin, which wasn't really for sale, but I posted him for sale. It's actually a Christmas gift for my brother. I posted him at $150. Guys, he's huge, and it was ambitious of me to ask for that. So I wasn't expecting to get $150, but I brought him. He was a piece for people to look at. I brought an Ariel, which I also wasn't planning on selling. It was just there for looks, and she was pretty big, so she brought in people to look at my mermaids, and I had two little mermaids. So Ariel, I listed her for $60. I shouldn't have listed her for $60. Probably should have listed her for $45 now, thinking about the market, but I listed her for $60 because there's a lot of work involved, and anyone who makes dolls would know. So $60 is what I listed her. She didn't sell. I had the Grinch. I listed him at $45. He was an off color. He was not like a bright Grinch green. People knew who he was, but no one wanted him, so I listed him at $45, did not sell him. I had two little merbabies. I had them listed, I think, at $50. Now I would not have listed them at $50. I probably would list them at $40 just to be more fair to people. I still feel like it's worth $50, but I could have given it to someone else for $40 and I probably would have been happy with making $40 anyway. So I had two merbabies, a blonde one and a black-haired baby, and I did not sell them. I had a little blue bear with no eyes. It was supposed to be a panda from Mama Made Minis. I did not make it a panda. I felt like it was cute just as a little nursery bear. Didn't sell. I had it listed for $45. I had two medium bunnies that were just Loretta Loops plain bunny pattern, super cute. I had them listed for $35. They did not sell, but they were cute. I made them the night of the market and I stayed up till like 4 a.m. making them. They were really cute, but didn't sell. I had 3 large bunnies. Those were Christmas gifts that I was also just bringing because I didn't have much inventory. I'm glad they didn't sell, but I had them listed for $45. They're huge bunnies with outfits, so I felt like $45 was reasonable. I still feel like $45 is reasonable for outfits and hats and bunnies. Okay, so bunny-wise, I had 3 large bunnies, 2 medium bunnies, and 4 smaller seasonal bunnies. They ranged in price, so like $45 for the large, $35 for like the medium, and then the seasonal bunnies I listed for $40 because they took extra work. I probably wouldn't listen for $40 again, but it happened. So I'm taking away from this market. I did sell one of those bunnies, so I sold one of the seasonal bunnies for $40. And then I had the puffy mushroom boy, and he was $35. He did not sell. He was super cute. People loved squishing him, but he did not sell. I also had Poe the cat listed for $35. He was actually a custom order that I made too big. So he was listed for $35 because he's a big pink cat, but who wants a pink cat unless you ask for a pink cat? So I brought him. He's cute. Next time I'll probably listen for $25. I just feel like I probably could have done a better job. So I won't ask $35 for him ever again, but you never know. So did not sell him. I had brought 2 of the birds, snoozing birds from Instagram, free pattern. They were super cute too. People loved them, but no one wanted to pay $30 for them. So maybe $20, $25 next time. Now you know. They were cute. I had a mallard and a flamingo. They did not sell. I brought 2 big whales from a YouTube video, the Mary J. I watched her video, but I had 2 of them. I also had a mini mermaid. She was real tiny and cute. She was $25. I would still charge $25 for her. She took a lot of work and she's tiny. She almost sold, but the little girl who was going to buy her ended up buying my mini bunny. So I had like little mini bunnies as well. I had them listed for $15 and $20 based on how I felt like I did on them. I ended up selling both of those little bunnies. And after the mermaid, I had the rooster. He did not sell. People loved him, but he did not sell. I had him listed for $20. I probably still list him for $20. I list my Mabels for $15. I sold a Mabel. I had 6 Mabels. I only had 1 rooster. He did not sell. I brought 3 leggy froggies. 2 out of the 3 sold. The only one I didn't sell was the smiley face one, which is the most basic I thought he'd sell. But I sold the smiley face pink and I sold the frowny face. Smiley face green did not sell, which is fine. But it was funny because he's like the most normal and no one wanted him. And I had little crocodiles. Those sold really well. We're in Florida. So the little crocodiles, I brought 9. I sold 3. I felt really good about that. everyone loved the pink versions. So if I had like green and then a pink version of anything, like the pink version of the frog or the pink version of the crocodile, like those were the first to go. So next time I'll probably make a couple more pink crocodiles and pink frogs because people like pink. 12 triceratops. And it looks like I only sold 2. I could have sworn I sold like 3 of them, but I brought 12. I was prepared to sell a lot of those. I sold them for $15. I know people sell them for less than $15, and I know people who sell them for $18. So I was trying to find my people, figure out what my price range was. I still like $15, but we'll see how many more people are interested in that kind of product, maybe different colors too. I stuck with the same colors as my mini whales. I brought 21 mini whales. I sold 3 of them. I sold them for initially $10. I had them listed for $10 all day. No one bought one. So by like 1 p.m. I had 4 hours left at the market. I marked them down to $7 and I sold 3 of them. So $7 is a hot spot. I mean, anything below 5. I had 7 items listed for $5. They sold out within 30 minutes. They were random projects that I didn't feel very good about. I had 7 of them. So 7 whoopsie daisies. I don't even have a picture of them at the market because they sold so fast. I was trying to take a video of me setting up, and by the time I was set up, they were sold out. Like, I immediately sold all of them. They were random items that I did not feel very good about. They were cute, but I did not feel like I could sell them for $15 because they were my first projects and they were not the best. People loved them. So, and this one lady said she would tell her granddaughter that its name was Whoopsie because he's a little mistake, which is really cute. I had 4 Lennox, the bees from Palmeo Studio. I sold 1 of the 4 bees. She was really cute. I had 1 without antennas. She was really torn up on purchasing the one without antennas, so having options was great. I brought to the market the night before the market. I made 2 of the axolotls from the video made by Jenna video. She just put it out and I made 2 of them that night. And they sold really quickly. Axolotls were popular. Everyone loved them. I sold them for $20 and people were okay with the price of $20. No one was like questioning it. Everyone was okay with the $20. While I was there, I happened to crochet another axolotl with big twist yarn, and that I put it on the table in my last 10 minutes and someone snagged it up before we closed. So within 10 minutes, the 3rd axolotl had sold. So that was another $20. It was great. Axolotls, make more of them. I wasn't expecting them to be so popular. Little whales, make more of them, but list them for $7. Depending on how long it takes you and how much yarn you use and how big it is, $5 to $7 people are okay with. And I'll definitely be altering the medium-sized products that I make because the cat and the mushroom were like my only medium-sized projects. Next time I would make sure I have some cows. I didn't make any cows. I've never made a cow, actually. Want to make cows. So people asked for cows and maybe some otters. Otters are cute. People ask for otters. I'll be making some of those pocket monsters. She makes them look really cute, and they're not direct copies of the TV show. They're definitely different versions, which I think she makes. Cyan Pen does such a good job. So I'm going to be making those just because I want them in my house. But yeah, I took away, a lot of people loved the $5 items. Have more $5 items. A lot of people thought my stuff was really cute, and I felt like my display was cohesive color-wise. I would stick with my display. I think I did a great job for my first market. I will be looking at different crate options for them to be sitting in for the sizing differences, like my little items versus my big items being in the CNC grids, and then maybe some crates for tinier items. So like looking into that more. I just had the CNC grids and a couple baskets. But I really loved how I displayed everything. I felt like people were drawn to my booth. There was another crochet artist there. She was very sweet, giving me some tips because it was my first market. She had her stuff priced lower than mine because she said she understood that we're at a market and she charges less than on Etsy, which I wasn't on Etsy at the time. I was on Squarespace, so I'm not on Etsy, but she said she posts her price lower than Etsy and that she was trying to, give me advice on what I should do in pricing with market, which I will implement that for next time. I will have lower prices for next time. She was really sweet, gave me her card and her number, and she is a couple hours away from me, but she had different items than me. She had a lot of turtles and cows. I didn't have either of those. I'd actually not brought one turtle. I brought just the little whales and mermaids. She didn't have mermaids or whales, so we kind of balanced each other out. I felt really good about my display. People were drawn in. I can list everything that I purchased all on like Amazon in the description below. I hope you found this interesting. I paid $80 for my booth. I made back the $80 like within my first hour of being there, and then my other 2 hours, it was a slow 200, but I profited like $280. Well, $280 was my total that I had on Square, and then like $15 cash, so like $300. And I paid $80 for my booth, and we paid money for gas, but I already had an empty tank, so it was only like probably $5 worth of gas. And we did have breakfast. I had a partner there. My best friend was with me, and we had breakfast together, and I bought her lunch because she was with me all day and sacrificed her day off to be with me and sit there and hang out with people. We had a great time. So I overall probably spent like $100, and I made $280. So $180 profit, which goes back into the yarn that I've already purchased, or like my display, which I feel so good about. I felt like even if people didn't buy from me, people were excited to see what I had to offer, and I had a really great time meeting people who loved crochet items. There are definitely people who are willing to spend the money and look specifically for that kind of product, and I feel like I found my people. I gave my card to a lot of people. I feel like my card was cohesive with my whole look, so I would do it again the same way. Nothing would change. I did have a QR code on my card that I would change now that I know how the QR code stuff works. I would not have the QR code on there, but I already purchased 500 cards, so I'm just going to stick with the QR code until those run out. I hope you enjoyed going through my market review. I had a lot of fun looking at my numbers and seeing what sold and what didn't, and what I need to work on next time. Axolotls were hot hit. Make axolotls, okay? Everyone, make axolotls. Make possums. Everyone loves possums. I'm going to make rats next time. People like rats too. I made a lot of bunnies. Bunnies are my thing. I love bunnies. Bunnies didn't sell too well for me. I'll keep making bunnies, but not as many. And I hope you have a great day. I felt like I had a great time. So I hope you had a great time following along with me. Have a wonderful day.